What is up, comic fan? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today we're going to be looking at the new comics that are releasing on the 13th and which books have made it to my pool list and what I'm looking forward to reading. But before we do any of that, check this out. Real quick before we go any farther, let's give a big shout out to Time Collectibles for sponsoring the channel and the monthly giveaway for the channel members. If you're in the market for any retailer exclusives, they're always doing big things with amazing creators. Be sure to check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com. You can also follow them on any of the major social media platforms. All right, so let's get into it. Last week was huge. Major books dropped. This week seems to be a little bit lighter, and that's just the way it goes. So we're going to kick this week off with none other than Superman, Son of KalEl, issue number 13. Tom Taylor is still delivering a pretty compelling story with Clark's son, Jonathan, and he's still on his mission to stop Bendix from taking over the country of Gomorrah and using it to his benefits. And it's been a pretty wild series. It's really been really grounded. I'm honestly very ready to get past this Bendix arc, but they've used it to their advantage to really kind of dive into Jonathan and kind of deconstruct him and show us all the little aspects of what it means to be Superman and how he is similar to his father and yet different than his father. So this issue, we're going to be getting a Dreamer, who actually is a character from the Flash TV show, being brought into comic books. So I don't know if this is Dreamer's first appearance in comics or if it's just her first appearance in like the main continuity or what. But needless to say, this one, DC doesn't really spec out hard, but if you do spec on stuff, this is one to be on the lookout for. Next up from Marvel, we've got Punisher issue number 4. So I've been loving this series. It's really taking a wild spin on Frank Castle, letting him be the leader of the Hand, and this is diving into some of their problems trying to take out Ares, who's like the god of war, who's they come to find out is the actual big bad guy behind the arms dealers that they're after. So it's pretty cool how they're kind of building Frank up to be the avatar of some kind of death god as well. So there's about to be a god battle. Definitely looking forward to it. The interiors on this, I don't even know how to say the guy's name, but it is just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And this book is really wild. So I'm happy that this book is delivered. It continues to deliver, and I'm excited for this installment. Next up, here we go, from DC Black Label's imprint, Rogues, issue number 3. So Flash's villains, the Rogues Gallery for the Flash, have gotten together and they've planned a heist on Gorilla City. They wanted to do that one last big job so that they can retire with some money and some what they feel is dignity to their name. And it isn't going so smoothly. So we're about to get it's going to hit the fan in the last issue. We're about to see how it all plays out. And Joshua Williamson is actually heading this one, the same one who's doing the Dark Crisis event. And this is his first Black Label title, and he is crushing it, absolutely crushing it. It's got such a cool vibe to it. I love this cover with one of the members of Gorilla City on there, or it could be Grodd. I don't really know if they're going to play him out like that or not. But needless to say, this has been a blast. I highly recommend, if you didn't pick the first two up, go grab them, give it a shot. You'll probably like it. Next up, we're on the road to issue number 100 still with Power Rangers number 21. This is another one that is a key book right here. It is the first appearance of a new Ranger, and I'm not sure if it's going to be the new Dark Ranger or if it's going to be leaning into that entity that Andros released in the vault that they hide away all the villains that they stop along the way. But the Omega Rangers, which is consisting of the original Red, Black, and Yellow Ranger, have met up with Andros. They're also kind of Green Lanterns of the galaxy at this point, just sending a message out saying that they're here to help restore and keep peace in the galaxy. And it's about to get pretty crazy. I'm sure that this is going to be leading into the big issue number 100 event that's going to take place. So all the issues from here forward, I think issue 25 maybe of Mighty Morphin, maybe 24 of Mighty Morphin is the actual issue 100, because these are legacy numbered. They're numbering them so this is like issue 90 or something, and then Mighty Morphin number 22 will be 91 and so on kind of thing. But it's definitely been a breath of fresh air. The whole what was that called, the Eltarian War, that was actually really good, and it had a couple down issues, just kind of re-catching our breath, but it's picking back up really fast. That last issue of Power Rangers was probably the best one that they've done in the entire run so far. So hopefully they can keep that momentum going. And the last book that I have on my list for this week is We Live, Age of the Palladians, issue number 4. This is from the Miranda brothers. This series, this volume, this is volume 2. It has not hit like that first one did, but that last issue, issue number 3, definitely delivered all those familiar notes and style that come to love from that first volume. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. I'm wondering how they're going to kind of round this all off to just these 5 issues, because it is only a 5-issue arc here. So we got introduced to tons of new concepts, villains. We had some turns, we had some deaths, which are kind of the hallmarks of what We Live is. And I'm really excited for this. The cover is absolutely gorgeous with Hatoto and Tala reaching out for each other. So hopefully this issue will deliver even bigger than the last one, and they can leave us on a really, really high note. So that, believe it or not, is all that I have on my list for this week. And while you're still here, be sure to check out Justin Comics over on Instagram. His link is in the description of all my videos. If you need anything cleaned or pressed, hit him up. Use that promo code We Are Legion and take advantage of the special offer that he's got running. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to the Augusta Book Exchange. They're the keepers of my comics, the guardians of my pool box. They're always making sure everything I'm looking for is safe and secure and right there waiting on me when I get there each and every week. If you're ever in the Augusta area, hit them up, stop by, let them know we are Legion. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're picking up this week, what you're looking forward to. If I missed anything, it's just a really light week for me, which is much appreciated right now because life be crazy. I'm still in the process of unpacking, setting up for moving, but all things are good. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you're picking up, what you're excited about. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.